When I tell you HBCU news have just gone, gone rapid real fast. Hey guys, listen. Sometimes you got to find the bitter with the sweet, and oftentimes, you want to get you a good chuckle, man, whenever you can, because sometimes you take a lot of stuff too serious. Your mind gets so caught up in what's going on and begin to forget about what exactly is important. And I'm looking at some things that just came across the desk. And I know this might be a little off or a little late getting to you, but I had to share this with you because I'm just sitting here like, God, are y'all serious? You got some coaches that's moving around. You got some coaches that may end up with the new program. You got a coach that they're saying may end up leaving a program because things are just not moving in the direction that they feel that it's moving. And I'm just sitting there shaking my head like, man, we are so close to signing day. And we got chaos going on. I mean, heck, you still got FAMU down there in Florida. They haven't even found them a head football coach yet. So I'm like, this has just gotten totally out of control. But we're going to discuss exactly what's going on. We're going to bring a little clarity to some stuff if it hasn't been done already. I hope y'all stick around with me for some of this because, like I said, I'm going to give you a good chuckle. We're going to get into it right after this. You know it's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get all the coming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and share these videos, and tap in if you're to tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in this thing. Because I know you're like, Coach, what you got going on over there? What in the world are you talking about with these coaches? Listen, as we already know, we're waiting to hear what's the latest on the FAMU coaching, as far as the choice of who's going to become the next head football coach over at FAMU. But the thing is, you got Morehouse College. They found their guy, it seems to be, because they're looking at possibly bringing in the former Grambling State head football coach, Coach Hue Jackson, into the program. Now, they say that the negotiations is going on right now between the two parties to see exactly if this is going to, come to fruition. So we're going to wait and see how that goes. But I can understand why they're looking to try to get things back on track because, again, the last winning record last winning season that the Morehouse Maroon Tigers had was back in 2018, in which they went 7-3. Now, they brought in a former player slash alumnus, Coach Wilshire, Gerald Wilshire, who they brought into the program, who they were hoping that he was going to move the needle as far as we're getting things back on track with the program. Unfortunately, last season they went 1-9. They did win their last game of the season against Clark Atlanta University. They're hoping to build off of that this season. But the one thing is, looking at how everything turned out last season with the Morehouse College Maroon Tigers football team, they lost the games that they lost last season, the 9 games that they lost last season, they lost those games by the average of 21.1 points per game. Now, automatically you can understand, not having a winning season in so long, yeah, you're going to have people looking at you that's going to want change immediately. And that's something that, we saw, the president over at Morehouse College say, hey, you know what, Coach Wilson, we're going to go ahead and let you go. And we're going to move on and do something different. And, with Coach Wilson being let go from the program, he did make a statement on his social media, his Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, his X page, stated he didn't get a chance to recruit athletes for the program because he was hired after signing day took place and he had no recruiting budget and he didn't have the resources for a strength and conditioning program. Well, one thing I say is this: while many of you out there are saying that, hey, we should go with somebody different other than head coach Hue Jackson, I want you to keep in mind one thing. Coach Hue Jackson has the resources that, will be useful to Morehouse College for them to, get things back in order. But I'm hoping that everyone is not looking at just the resources and what he can bring to the program, but allowing him to build that program back to where it used to be, where they were out here competing in the SIAC. They have had some low seasons where, the wins were not there, in which, many would expect them to be. But I honestly feel that Coach Hue Jackson, is definitely a good asset to the program. Now, some of you out there saying, I've seen some of you say that, well, he wasn't winning over there at Grambling. He's not a winning coach. I mean, understand, he went 5-6 last season. In the 2 seasons while he was at Grambling State University, he went 8-14. Understand one thing: when you come into a new program, you have to change the culture as far as what was there prior to you arriving. And a lot of times when change happens, people don't want to deal with the change. All they looking at is instant success. And I'm hoping that Coach Hue Jackson is given an opportunity to build the program so that the success can come and it can be maintained for years to go on into the future, not just right now. And sometimes, like I said, we microwavable type people. We want it right now. Hey, boop, 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 30 seconds. Let's go. I need it right now. And again, guys, like I said, I'm hoping that you guys are not hoping that he's going to take the program from worst to first in one season, because understand this, got to get in there and recruit the athletes. And what he was able to do while over at Grambling State University, he was able to recruit those athletes to come into the program and understand this is how things are going to be done. Now, some things that I will say that we did see increase while Hue Jackson was over at Grambling State University from year 1 to year 2. We saw that on the offensive side of the ball, they definitely increased because the points per game increased. Rushing for first downs increased. Yards lost rushing the ball decreased. Rushing yards per game increased. Interceptions decreased. They averaged 4.8 yards per carry. Passing touchdowns went up. Passing yards went up. While some may think this is a bad hire, guys, if you ain't putting no points on the board, then, you're not really competing out there on the field. Right or wrong. Somebody leave me a comment below and let me know. If you ain't putting no points up on the board, please let me know. Because looking at how Morehouse was losing games by an average of 21.1 points per game last season, you guys weren't putting that many points up on the board. So definitely having somebody come in there and get that offense running in the manner which it needs to for Morehouse to get out there and compete, that is something that you want to see. And not only that, Coach, like I stated before, Coach Hue Jackson has the resources that could be very beneficial to the college if everyone is able to sit down and work together as a unit and not everybody becomes separated at some point in time because somebody's not getting the love that they feel they should get over here and somebody's not getting the attaboy over there. I'm like, we've seen it numerous times before. And all I'm stating is that it's time that we come together as a unit and just, make things happen to move forward within the program can flourish and the athletes can come in and want to be a part of something great. Now, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with everything. Like I stated before, they're working on a deal as far as bringing head coach Hue Jackson into Atlanta over at Morehouse College. Multiple reports are saying that a deal is imminent, so we're going to see how that's going to go. But right now, I have not heard anything as far as the deal is done or anything like that. So I don't want to report that just yet, but I'm just stating that his name is out there as becoming the new head football coach over at Morehouse College. So we're going to see exactly how that goes. But speaking about coaches over at Grambling State University, man, let me tell you something. Y'all gonna quit playing around because I'm gonna tell you this right now. When you get the athletic director / vice president over at Grambling State University start posting pictures via his formerly known as Twitter page, let y'all please quit playing with me. The coach is here in the office. Y'all better quit messing around. Hey, y'all had AD / vice president Dr. Scott post a picture letting y'all know that the head football coach is here. Y'all are messing around thinking that Coach Joesph is not there with the program. Listen, let me break something down, everybody. I'm sure Coach Joesph had opportunities that, that he may have, put his name in the hat for to see if he could become the coordinator or maybe a head coach somewhere else. But Grambling State was able to, negotiate a deal with him, bring him in, and this is where he wants to be. The funny thing is, when Coach Hue Jackson was announced as Grambling State head football coach in December of 2021, his contract wasn't approved until February 2022 by the University of Louisiana system, according to the Monroe News Star report by Ethan Sands. Now, what I'm believing is getting ready to happen is Coach Mickey Joesph was named the head football coach, the 15th head football coach of the Grambling State Tigers in December. I believe it was December 18th when he was named the new head football coach. Now, if Hue Jackson's contract was accepted and approved in February, guess what? We got a couple of weeks left, and then I'm sure head coach Mickey Joesph, you'll hear that his contract has been approved by the University of Louisiana System Board, and things are going to move forward. Again, I get it. Everybody is panicking as far as with trying to figure out who's going to be where, what's going on. And again, there's a lot of ribbing going on too. So I'm enjoying the comedy that's happening amongst all of the schools because everybody is poking at one another because they're like, look, man, y'all gonna get up off my school talking about us, and other people are here talking, look, man, y'all ain't got nothing no better going on than what we got going on. So we're gonna go ahead and shut you down. So again, I'm just waiting to see how all of this is gonna turn out because this is gonna be interesting to watch, to say the least. But all I'm going to say to you guys is this. Just hold on, hold tight. Everything is about to come through like it's supposed to. And we're going to see some great football this season in the SIAC, the CIAA, the SWAC, as well as the MEAC. And like I stated before, coaches are finally getting put into system as far as where they're going to go. I'm waiting to find out who's going to be the new Benedict coach. That's what I'm waiting to see right there, as well as the FAMU coach, because, like I said, that thing has been going round and round for the longest. So we're going to talk about it as everything comes down. But y'all, like I said before, tune in, tap in, a friend of a friend, tell them to come on in and hang out with your favorite coach, as well as hang out with you, because guess what? We just having a great time over here, and I appreciate you all for stopping through. But guys, Coach going to go ahead and get up on out this thing. But until next time, be the one and lead.